Hey everyone, it's Arizona Goosebumps fan, and for this episode, I'll be doing my first out of the old TV show, and that episode is Goosebumps Cry of the Cat, which came out on October 31st of 1998. Um, so Halloween basically. And I'm kind of happy that this is the first episode that I'm going to be reviewing, because is this How I Got My Shrunken Head and The Ghost Next Door, or possibly one of the three that actually got me into the series when I was a kid in the early 2000s. I wasn't the first generation of Goosebumps fans that grew up in the 90s. I was born in the 2000s. So I like to call myself a second generation of Goosebumps fans or something like that. So, yeah. Also, I haven't read the book in quite some time. I do remember some of it. I also do not recall that this is completely different. This episode is completely different from the book. Like, for one, instead of, a school play, I remember that. This is more of an acting kind of thing. They're making a film of Crab the Cat, you know, which is kind of cool. No, an episode of a book that they're doing. That's cool. So, yeah, also I want to mention that Allison in the book, she's much more of a likable person than she is on the TV show. So, yeah, anyways, when they got done filming a scene for, Cry of the Cat, Allison goes out on a bike ride, happens to run over a cat who we know as Rip. Now, in the book, it's she straight up decapitates the poor thing. In the episode, she does the same. She runs over Rip, but in the episode, you see cat fur. Then she goes to, you know, I don't remember her name. She's also in the book as well. And this character, like, oh no, not Rip. Like that. And, there's one really gross scene in the book there's a scene where Allison, aka the main character, eats a fish and, like, raw. And I found that to be one of the most disgusting things because I don't like fish. And I mean, I like them when they're alive. I just don't like eating. I don't like seafood. But, it's gross. And there's also a scene. It's later on to the first part of the episode. The episode's a two-parter, so there's that. There's also at the end of the first part, she sees something shiny and does what cats do. She falls off, and that's what ends the episode. And again, the second part starts, and it's more revealing of Rip. And I gotta tell you, um, don't tell me that Rip doesn't look like a cat in the episode adaptation. You're not telling me that's a freaking cat, because there's no way that's not a cat. I mean, it's explained that the mom said that Rip slowly has become more of a cat, and more like something stupid. But you can't tell me that's a cat. That ain't no cat. Anyway, speaking of the mom who is cat turning cat like herself, which is one of the most disturbing looking parts of the episode. I think that's in the book. No, that's in the book. I do recall that explaining that. And how they defeat Rip, I don't ever recall happening in the book. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm going back. They go to the pet graveyard scene to film. I found that to be really cool. No, that's what the I found that to be really cool. I actually like that. But yeah, they defeat Rip, and from what I can recall, Allison and her friend become cats in the how it's in the episode. I forgot his name, but he eats a mouse. I found that to be really disgusting. Then the episode ends. So yeah, this is a rambly, weird review. It's unscripted. I plan to do scripts in the future, but this is how I'm talking. Anyways, yeah, I watched this recently. I did not like it as much as I did when I. It's not perfect in a way. The book. I like the book more than this. I like Rip in the book more because Rip is more cat-like. In the cover, the cover art, which done by Tim Jacobus, I like that. That's what I imagine Rip looks like instead of what he looks in the episode. So yeah. Anyways, I'm giving this episode a. I'm gonna be a little biased because it's one of the first episodes that I watched of this TV show. So yeah, I'm giving it a 8 out of 10. So yeah, if you want more Goosebumps content, book reviews, TV show reviews, all that good stuff, why not, subscribe? Anyways, yeah, see ya.